conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw. Because remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, we know when it comes to Michigan that they've got to establish the run. We've seen it in the past with guys leading them to championships like Blake Corum, Donovan Edwards, the Don. And today they've got to establish the run. It'll be this guy's job to do that.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. He's got some space. Look out. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
They're going to run it. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. But two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
And they bring him down, looks like inches short of the marker.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Wolverines, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he gets it out to the 28, tackled right there. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to use his legs here. He gets the 1st and more. He goes out of bounds, but a nice play. Moves the ball to the 45.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every 1st down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 1st downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Wow, juke the 1st tackle. That was enough to make the 1st down.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. On the run, it's Pringle. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
Now it's second down here. They'll give it to the running back. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
And the Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to pass this time. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Canes. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Very satisfying drive. The reps are elite to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They make the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. So they're backed up 5 of the delay of game, makes it 2nd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. With the catch, it's Marshall. And they've got him. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And the pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Looks right for a quick completion. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. The Canes are in the red zone now. They keep him guessing with a run. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I think his best strength is having plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
The number one key to defend the screen pass is the ability to diagnose that it's going on. And this defense does a remarkable job. Look how quickly they understand what the offense is trying to do, and then they're there for a negative play. That's an outstanding job and just a defense that is very prepared.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
You've got to make those plays, and in particular in the red zone, you've got an opportunity to extend the drive. Keep your offense on the field. That catch has to be made, and now this head coach has a decision to make. I think the emotional decision would be go for this, but he's in field goal range. Take the points. I would take the 3 right here.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays to the wide receiver or the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside.
1st down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He'll throw it now. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive balls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about it is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Try to take a shot, and the coverage is there. No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy 1st down.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
He bought some time, now lets it go. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short for the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at their 36. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45. First down here for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. Linebacker shifting around now. The receiver grabs it. Will not be brought down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. So now Miami will use their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. An explosive play to the end zone. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now, Joe, getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up. It's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Takes off in a bootleg. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain that moves the ball outside the 40.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
First down, looking to throw the football. Finds his target, and it's complete. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They look to throw it here on second down. Here comes the pressure. That's caught. It's Marsh. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
The secondary backed up off the ball now. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And he's got it. A booming kick. What a howitzer. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Just have to make a better throw than that. It's quick game. It's a slant. This is an easy throw, but if you jump at it, a lot of times it's behind the intended receiver, and here that's clearly the case.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for the wide out. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on third down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, I know they want to get him going, but this defense is totally keying on this run game, and they're not going to allow him to get loose on the outside. He's too good, and they told us before this game they had to stop the run, and that's exactly what they've done.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. He moved the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. And the Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6. Time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Looking to pass here on second down. Right near the sticks. It's Hansen. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. The Wolverines looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
The shotgun handoff here. Has it back to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Powers into the end zone.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, second rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And they'll use the ground game here. Oh, he's got open space. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Pringle. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Nice grab. It's Vaughn. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlocked, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. He's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Wilson. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
Well, you cannot have a breakdown like that in coverage in this situation. You can't give up points on this drive, and this secondary has got to lock it up a little bit here. They've got to communicate better and see these route structures as they appear.
He's got the first down and still motoring. Touchdown, Miami. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Another big play for this Heisman running back. The defense told us we're not going to let this guy beat us today, Joel. But so far, they've got no answer for it.
Chris, it reminds me a lot of what Mike Tyson used to say. Everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, this running back is punching them right in the mouth, and they've got no answer to try to stop him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. Second and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. Looking for a man. Bringing pressure. He's looking to scramble. He's in. Here he goes. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40.
They have to keep this quarterback in the pocket. You can see the electric ability he has once he's able to break contain and get the open field. He is electric. The speed, the athleticism, it is all there. So this rush has got to do a better job of keeping him inside the pocket, force him to throw it from the spot versus allowing him to get outside.
They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pass caught. So the completion yields 7 yards. A solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. And he's got it again. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
What a really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's bringing it back.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Leaning on the run game here late. Breaks it. Here he goes. Past the 40. Past the 20. Inside the 10. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Canes.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's looking deep here. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He could go. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. And on the carry, he's heading left. Great cut there. As the first down is still going. He goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 20. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Going to hand it off to the back. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. First and goal, handoff. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. We'll bring up second and goal.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
No, he doesn't get in. They rise up and stop him short of the end zone. Here we go, third and goal coming up. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Caught in the end zone. They've thrown for the score. Another score as this offense continues to execute at a really high level. But they were expected to win this game, but coming off the layoff, Joe, we wonder, were they capable of this kind of execution? They've answered that question.
They've answered it emphatically. And, Chris, this is always the talking point. It's about the rust of the layoff. This is the conversation now surrounding this new playoff format, the expanded playoff format. How well will the higher seeds handle the break? This group has handled it incredibly well. The execution have been off the charts, and here a nice, comfortable lead after that touchdown. This group has handled it so well.
He's going for a big play downfield. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Could take it all the way. And there it is, the first down to essentially ice this playoff game, and they'll move on to the semifinals. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Breaks into the clear. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Very satisfying victory as this team handled their business. Expected to win. Hadn't managed that